We're going to continue studying line representation, line drawings, but this time we're going to be working, see how we draw molecules that contain sp2 carbons and sp carbons. So meaning we mainly be doing alkenes. Well, I'm going to write it here. So alkenes having double bonds and alkynes. But how do we draw that? Right, so remember that when you had a carbon that is sp3 hybridized, here we have a methane. We need to keep in mind that the angles, the ideal angle is 109.5, right? And when we draw an alkane, we're drawing a zigzag like that, and we're kind of keeping that angle close to that. So we need to keep that in mind. Where in the case of alkenes, when you have, say, for example, now you have C4H8. So remember, that's the molecular formula that only gives you the bookkeeping. So how many carbons and how many hydrogens. So I'm going to draw one, two, three here, 4. So I have 4 carbon atoms. And if I draw, that's one constitutional isomer, and I'm going to draw another. So here, these two are alkenes sharing this formula, meaning they are constitutional isomers. And what I want you to notice is that in sp2 hybridization model, say that we have BF3. Let's go back a little bit into Gen Chem. In BF3, we know that we have a boron, and this is sp3 hybridized. And the molecule here is trigonal planar. That is, the ideal angle here is 120 degrees. So when we draw alkenes, we want to keep it that way. So that's we can still draw zigzag when we're doing alkenes, because we're not that far from that ideal angle. And so here we have, I'm just going to draw the hydrogens as we did before to keep you, remembering how you do that bookkeeping. So that carbon has 1 bond over here, needs 3 hydrogens. Here, the carbon has 1 bond and 2 bonds here, so it needs only 1 hydrogen. Same here, and the last one needs 3, right? And I'm doing the same over this molecule, so I need 3 hydrogens, I need 2 here. The carbon here has 1, 2, 3 bonds, so I only need 1. And the carbon on the very end has 2 bonds to the next carbon, so it needs 2 hydrogen. So this is the line structure, and I'm gonna, so that we keep in mind where the hydrogens are, I'm just gonna redraw this, but as we will do in the Lewis structure. Now I am including the hydrogens, right? So in that will be one of the alkenes that I show you. In this one, I want to show the carbon. In the Lewis structure, you want to show all the atoms. So this is this one right on the right. So, and now I have a double bond here, and now I have a bond to, this is drawing extra atoms. So this is an H, and here I need an H. So this is about the bookkeeping I was saying. This is this guy. This is this hydrogen over here, right? And we see that we have our, and this is your CH3. And we have another one here, the carbon label here at the very end. In this molecule, that's a CH3, this one here. So this is for us to keep in mind how we draw that. So we can still do the zigzag when we're doing alkenes. So we're going to continue with alkynes in the next video.